Well, hey, G Holla, G dot Holla.
Girl, Ge Holla, Charlemagne the God here, man. Salute to you.
Ge Holla, what's going on? This is Lecrae.
That's right. Get it right. And shouts out to that boy Ge Holla. G Hall.
Breonna Taylor, so many people that we continue to see that look, and that's traumatic. And so I think the hashtag hope is really about also encouraging not just to deconstruct systemic racism, but also to encourage us to heal. So that's what hashtag hope is
Responsible
about.
for the things that they've done to people in the street, whether they be police officers or peace officers or whomever. How important is it for people to really understand what hope really is to you?
Right. Well, me personally, as a believer, of course, my hope is built on nothing less than Jesus Christ, and righteousness. But at the same time, in this country, as an artist and as somewhat of an activist, it's not necessarily my job to change. I can't make somebody change their ideology or how they think, but I do want to be able to, present them with, my experiences, and also just share the wisdom that I feel like I, can where I can. I do believe that systemic racism is alive and well in this country. I mean, you see. How certain things, the insurrection that happened January 6th, is something that people in the black community, we know, we dare not try to do something like that. Like, it would have been a massacre. And so that also just is an example of the blatant privilege that sometimes we, and the division in the country as well. I saw a post earlier today where, somebody was saying how, you know, both sides are equally upset, and that's it's ironic. And so hopefully, music is a universal language of love. And so back to the lyric, back to the song hashtag hope. What I'm doing is not trying to create even more division, but it's really trying to create more unity. It's trying to create more community. It's trying to create more awareness around what's going on. And I think that, knowledge is power, and music is powerful. So if you put those two things together, imagine what we can do together. And agreement is powerful too. So I think that within our community, us coming together for a common goal, I think racism is the common denominator that we're trying to deconstruct. And if we can start to heal and also work on creating policy changes that reflect things that we are looking for as a community, I think that's some of the beginning stages to healing and fixing systemic racism.
I love that. I appreciate that. I just want to highlight something out of that right quick. You said putting people together and bringing folks together. I'm talking to your publicists and your people behind the scenes right now because I'm in contact with one of the family members, actually George Floyd's brother, and he's been going on tour trying to get out the word about what's going on with the family because it's a deeper story even behind that when it comes to the government and how they're trying to treat the family. So I hope we can connect and make that happen too. Now, for my second question, you know what I'm saying? I want to keep it a little fun if I may.
Okay.
Okay, let's check out the number 7. The number 7 is a very blessed and holy number throughout all religion and spirituality. You find the number 7. Even the 7th letter of the alphabet is G. G could be God, G could be grand architect, could be goddess, whatever that you're into, whatever that you respectfully, worship to. So in this case, Mr. Rudy, we're going to stamp you with the number 7. With that being said, the number 7 being a very holy number in spirituality and in religion and Christianity, I want to ask you, we're going on a Hope World Tour. And because you're stamped with that number 7, you have the powers of what we consider God or the Creator or the Divine. I would like for you to put together a Hope World Tour. However, you're only required to have 7 artists of all time that you would take with you. So, if I may ask, even the ones that have passed away, like a Prince or a Michael Jackson, because you have the power of the 7, you can bring them back to life for your Hope World Tour. Which 7 artists throughout all the time are you resurrecting and also just bringing back in general?
Oh my gosh. Well, first of all, 7 is my favorite number, of course. And 7 is, God's perfect number as well. So I can dig 7. That's so hard, y'all, because I just love good music. But let's see, the Clark Sisters, I'm a huge fan. I already said that, so that's one. Donny Hathaway, love Donny. I cover some of his music as well. Oh man, Prince and Michael, so that's 4.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Let's go into different genre. I love the Bee Gees. You know, let's see, James Taylor, 6, and he's from the Carolinas.
Okay.
I cover a lot of his music as well. Man, and then that's hard.
Birdman rubs hands while you getting it together.
Right. I'm gonna just say Whitney.
Okay.
You know, Whitney. There we go.
All right.
I will always love Whitney.
Hey, what she say? I will always love you. So, you know, hey, that connection is already there. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you. Salute to you. Long live in everything that you do. And I hope that 100 million, whatever time has that goes forward in the future, your name will be forever spoken and the children in the future will discover and find you. And I appreciate you and salute you, my good brother.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Blessings.
Thank you so much.
Y'all let me know, can you hear the keys? I hope to see tomorrow. Hope it's better than today. Hope my brothers and sisters won't have to live being afraid. Yeah. Hope that mothers and fathers will live to see the day they don't have to bury their children. Hashtag hope. Hope to see tomorrow. Hope it's brighter than today. I hope I live to see my children and my children's children graduate. I hope the innocent remain innocent. I hope the guilty are convicted. And when I say that I can't breathe, I hope somebody listens. 'Cause all we have is hope. Hashtag hope. You can hashtag hope. When your back's up against the road, you can hashtag hope. 'Cause people are dying, the whole world's crying. If you agree with me, hashtag all we have is hope. Hashtag hope. Hashtag hope. When your back's up against the road, you can hashtag hope. People are dying, the whole world's crying. If you agree with me, hashtag hope. People are dying, the whole world's crying. If you agree with me, hashtag hope. People are dying, the whole world's crying. If you agree with me, hashtag hope. So that's hashtag hope. And I hope you enjoyed it. Also, super excited because the song was just featured on the NBA All-Stars opening segment. I released the song right after the pandemic hit. And I was like, oh, you know, at first I'm like, I don't know, you know, God, I'm just going to trust you, you know, but I'm going to release the song. I know I'm supposed to be releasing the song. And the response to the song was just overwhelming because so many people were hurting. People were isolated, sheltering in place, you know, social distancing, losing loved ones. I've lost 2 aunts during the pandemic, and they weren't COVID-19 related deaths, but COVID-19 impacted the way we celebrated their lives. People are experiencing financial hardship and difficulties, losing jobs. Some people are experiencing higher levels of anxiety and depression and even contemplating suicide. And so I Belong Here speaks to all of those people and everybody that's dealing with something, dealing with identity, you know, struggling to find community, feeling alone. So the song took on a bigger, more powerful, universal revelation and a bigger message. And so I'm grateful for that. As an indie artist, you know, the journey to #1 on the Billboard charts was amazing. It was a fight. I'm going to be honest. You know, it's such a super competitive slot. But not only did we land the #1 spot, and it happened to be on my birthday, which is amazing, but also we stayed there for 2 consecutive weeks, which is very, very rare. And the second week, we hit #1. Also, I landed the #1 spot on the Billboard Gospel Songwriter chart, which is a newer chart. And so I'm only the 6th songwriter to be on that chart, which includes amazing writers like Kirk Franklin. So with that being said, even beyond having a #1 song, I'm grateful that God would give me this message that will heal so many people, and just carry people through this pandemic. So I'm gonna sing a little bit of I Belong Here, and then we can do whatever Leslie and Marley says is next. So here we go. I Belong Here. There is a place for me. There is a place for me. There is a place for me in the body of Christ. Yes, there is a place for me. There is a place for me. There is a place for me in the body of Christ, and I belong here. Woo. Yeah, said I belong here. Yeah, I belong here. And I'm not going nowhere, I belong here. This might be my favorite part of the song. It says, for somebody like you to love somebody like me, for somebody like you just to include me. You could have left me out, but you wouldn't have it that way. When I stepped out of the line, God's love stepped in my place. You know what? Said I belong here. Yeah. Hey. I made up in my mind I belong here. I don't care if you're going through this global pandemic, you need to know you belong here. Yeah, 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 yeah. And I'm not going nowhere. I belong here. Yeah. You know what? So I won't run away. Yeah. I won't be afraid. No, 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 no. I'm not ashamed. I'm the body of Christ. Can I sing it again, y'all? I won't run away. No, 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 no. I won't be afraid. No, 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 no. Oh, I'm not ashamed. I'm the body of Christ, and I belong here. I feel a remix, y'all. Leslie, is it all right? Marley, is it all right? Yeah, yeah. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, now I'm found. I was blind, but now I see that there is a place for you and me. It's in the body of Christ, and I belong here. Thank you.